To the NBA Rookie Showcase, where we will see the top prospects competing for a top spot in the upcoming NBA draft. This is Kevin Harlan alongside my friend Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg.
And Kevin, this is a game I always look forward to. I mean, there's excitement and anticipation. There's such a great concentration of young talent. This really begins the process for these young men of kind of measuring themselves against the best players in the world. So I'm looking forward to it. Man, keep in mind, guys, scouts and GMs have watched these players all season long. So this game is very important, but it's really just one more piece of the puzzle.
And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one for Muhammad?
He's a natural scorer with three-point range. Muhammad is really good with his feet set as a spot-up shooter, but he can also slash to the rim and finish.
And the mindset he brings is a scorer's mentality, Steve. Some would say he gets a little myopic and has tunnel vision, but when he heats up, he's on fire and tough to stop.
Oh, guys, how about the anticipation for this year's Rookie Showcase? When you look at the stands, the celebrities, the stars, they're everywhere. You have press, scouts, GMs, and you add in the players and the fans. I mean, the build-up and the excitement for this exact game, where so much is riding on the performance of these young and talented players. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
Me too, Steve. You can really feel the buzz in the air. I mean, people have been talking about the players and what's to come of the upcoming draft, and there's an awful lot to be excited about this time.
And, when you look back to last year, guys, we got to see Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal. You're talking about some elite talent that entered the NBA for the 2012-13 season in last year's showcase.
We're talking about guys that really entered the league with a bang. I mean, you got to add in Jared Sullivan to the list because he was productive, but also he and I share the same college matriculation fee, Ohio State University. And what a great rookie year we saw from Dion Waiters. And playing in front of all these scouts, there's some pressure to that.
For most of these players, they're accustomed to the spotlight. I mean, they've been doing this for much of their young lives. Michael Carter-Williams, a 6'6" point guard out of Syracuse, very athletic, able to get into the lane and finish inside. Just has to improve his jump shot. That was his shortcoming at the collegiate level.
Now, here's Burt. Thunder passes to Burt. Here's Thunder. Rebound the Star. And back to Carter-Williams, a sophomore last season at Syracuse, but he's actually 2 years older than most in his class. He'll be 22 by the time the NBA season starts.
And that's something the GMs will definitely take into account. It's not just how good of a player you were in college, but also how good were you for your age. I think sometimes GMs get a little too carried away with it. Can a guy play? Age shouldn't be a factor.
This is the land. Goes back up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw missing.
Anthony Bennett, a freshman power forward out of UNLV. He wasn't expected to play here at the Rookie Showcase after undergoing left shoulder surgery, but I guess his rehab is ahead of schedule.
Clark back to Bennett. Another top prospect out of Canada. He grew up in Toronto.
Well, I tell you, Canada has actually produced some outstanding players here recently. Tristan Thompson, Andrew Nicholson, Kelly Olynyk, all young Canadian players, not to mention a likely number one pick next year. And you talk about upside, Bennett is the guy who has that.
Now here's McLemore after the miss from Thunder. This is into Carter Williams. Now the feed to Bennett. Now the pass to McLemore. 5 to shoot. And a foul called on Thunder. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. That's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Thunder.
And by the way, guys, I love the fact that this game is being played right here in New York. Talk about being the center of the media universe.
Well, Steve, I even saw some cameras flashing before the game taking pictures of you, my friend. You bring celebrity rock star status even in your understated way, man. Unbelievable. And really, New York is the mecca for all things big. We know that. And the way the NBA has grown in popularity over the last few years and decades, no shortage of opportunities to get to learn about the league and what all of the teams are doing to try to up their chances for success in the upcoming season.
This is how the floor looks for the Stars starting the second. Line out there with Bennett. Then it's Carter Williams. Then it's McLemore. And it's Muhammad in at the free throw. Shot by Bennett. No good.
Plenty of pressure in a game like this to impress. He has.
Well, the pressure might be getting to him, but everybody's in the same boat here.
Burke with it. Now defended by Bennett. Thunder passes to Oladipo. That's to Burke. Is to snap the cold streak. The Stars with the rebound. Carter Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He feeds it to McLemore. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Burke grabs the miss.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Oladipo, good.
And he's managing to do what everyone hopes to do, and that's really demonstrate his talent.
Yeah, it's been a good showing for him. A lot of pressure in a game like this, but it seems to have brought out the best in him.
Now here's McLemore. The dish to Bennett. He's against Zeller. Nice shot by Bennett.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Burke. Kicks it to Oladipo. Pass to Thunder. Nails the 16-footer. The Elites lead by 7. And the Stars have possession. Carter Williams with it. He's got 6. Dishes it to Bennett.
It's great to see all the best and the brightest young prospects in one place, going at it 5-on-5.
Yeah, there's only so much you can really gather from shooting drills and running through zones. Nothing beats the real thing, that's for sure.
That's good.
And, when you talk about this showcase game, the question is always, how much should GMs weigh this single game versus the player's entire body of work?
I've sat in that chair, Clark, and I think the entire body of work is important. You can't, as a scout or GM, you can't let one game really determine your opinion of a player.
And the Elites making a change.